welcome back to ZooVentures. So we're back in our typical little bench spot. I'm actually not sure what we're gonna do today. I had a little bit of a freak out before stream. All of our blocks went funky on our trees again. I'm beginning to think it's an Optifine issue because as soon as I relog, it fixes it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of beta testing with a couple other mods because I thought it may have been the mods I installed because we added more creatures and stuff like that to help with our reptile house. But I think I might be able to fix it because it only affects it when I turn my shaders back on and just a quick relog fixes it. Also, if my mic sounds a little bit different, we're messing around with a couple different settings using Logitech G Hub with my Blue Yeti, and I'm not quite sure how I like it yet. It sounds very, very different compared to what I'm used to, so I think it might take some time just for me to get used to actual good quality stuff. But yeah, we're back at the little garden. I ended up bringing Lavender back. I think we're gonna bring Fern out today, and when you're seeing this, I will be live tonight on ZooVentures working on the village because we're gonna, like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna be working on these two villages. I think we're gonna start with this one, other than the sand pit, but I actually have to go over and show you guys the sand pit because it's no longer a sand pit anymore. I took a layer of cobblestone and a layer of sand and tried to fix it up so it wasn't a giant pit in the middle of the village. There was like four villagers down there, so I had to fix that. But I think we're gonna start with this village because it gives me a little bit more space to do my own little town square. So we're gonna have a bunch of different animal traders, like a dog food trader. We're gonna have like a traveling zookeeper, so he may bounce between the two villages with different animals that we can put into our zoo, as well as like some flower traders and stuff like that. So we'll all be working on that tonight. We're gonna quickly go to sleep before I show you guys the work I did at the zoo entrance that I did off camera. Because I didn't, oh, it's not quite night yet. Because I didn't want to do all this on camera because it was a lot of researching. I did a bunch of research on different macaw species last night. And it was definitely interesting and I learned a lot. But I guess we'll just work on the queen bee stuff until it's night. I think, I'm not sure actually what I want to work on. If I'm entirely honest, I'm really not sure. I kind of want to work on like an exhibit, but then I'm not sure if it's too soon, if we should stretch it out a little bit more before we work on an exhibit. Because part of me kind of wants to work on like a wolf exhibit. I always love starting with wolves. I don't know why. So maybe we'll start the wolf exhibit today. I don't know if we want to start the temperate forest zone off big and bold with a big wolf exhibit, but I'm really not sure. And we need a bunch more resources before I think we start an exhibit. But let's head over to the zoo entrance with Fern. Bring her on adventures today. Where are you at, girl? I want you to be docile for the time being. Y'all don't have any food. That's right. That's why I sat you down. And that's why we're also working on the dog food trader tonight because I need dog food. I can't kill zombies fast enough and the animals are just purely for me because I can barely keep myself fed. But yeah, I think I do want to work more on... So it's either going to be working in the doghouse today or we're going to be working on an enclosure today. I think we might do the doghouse on stream. But yeah, we have our bird ambassador is grown up already, which I'm sorry, that's just such a cute picture. We also have our zookeeper here that will tell us about our ambassador macaw and a bunch of different facts about macaws, which I thought was pretty cool. So there's a bunch of different facts that'll pop up. We also have our zoo entrance guide, so it'll say the player's name and we'll be able to trade zoo tickets as well as some of the ambassador plushies over here. But then what I want to do is I kind of want to have it split two different directions, and because this is a little bit more of a hill, I kind of want to burrow down and work on like maybe a bat cave or some insects that we would find in this kind of zone. So like spiders and ladybugs and things like that. I think this pond is going to get filled in as well. Fern, I forgot to feed you. There we go. And I also got some, oh, I love I kept them. We'll just put these over here. I also worked on some more food while we were off screen because I just needed more food and I wanted to have a more consistent source of food. I'm not sure what we should do today, guys. Well, I know we're gonna chop this tree down first. That's probably a good start. But yeah, why don't we go home quickly and look at what we need to make an architecture bench? And I think we'll work on that first because that's what we need to start making the exhibit because I love architecture craft because they have some really cool like glass options with with a rim around it. So we'd be able to, oopsie, that's the wall. We'd be able to have it look like it's exhibit glass, and yet still have it. Ooh, you know what? No, we're not going to do a wolf enclosure. I apologize. That was probably very loud on y'all's end. Where is it? I have 3 or 4 moose. That would be a perfect start. As well as some of these foxes. Bengal tiger, villager, sheepman, villager. Where are my mooses? 3-toed sloth I forgot we had. There's 1 moose. We should have 3 different moose. There's another moose. There's a red panda koala, and there's another moose. Pretty sure we just grabbed 3. But we also have this guy, which I didn't know we had a reindeer. Oh, it's straight up a reindeer. Okay. It's caribou. Unless it's domesticated, so it could technically be a reindeer. But yeah, let's actually work on a moose exhibit today. So, let me see what I need. Architecture. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we need a large pulley, a circular saw blade, which is, okay, that's easy enough. That's easy enough. Okay, so we need sticks and wood and iron, which is not that bad. Do we need anything? What do we need for the base? Pressure plate. Okay, so we've got that. So let's make the pressure plate. Let's make the wooden pulley. Let's make the blade. Alright, then we should be able to do one of these. This. This is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Perfect! I don't know where to really put it. There we go. So we can make all these different things, but the windows are what I'm looking at. Is we have these framed out pieces. And we can put these along the outside. Oh, that's right. They're such a pain to place. These, excuse me, rude. Along, I'll probably do the majority of placing these off camera. But then we can do that along with, if we have some glass. We have some glass. I don't know if we can do it with glass panes, actually. For some reason, I'm surprised that worked. So we can do it with glass panes, or we could do it with, pretty sure we can do it with the clear glass. Let's see if I can get this to work here. There's my chisel. Pretty sure we can do this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. With this gray border. Give me my rotten flesh back. Oh, does it have to be glass panes now? It does. Okay, stop breaking that with the one thing that is not silk touch. Okay, so now... It just worked 2 seconds ago. Okay, so apparently we can only do it with vanilla glass panes now, which is a change, but that's fine. Glass panes are easier because they go farther. So then it'll have a little bit of a glass look. Let's actually build it up a little bit more and see what it looks like when it's built up more. So this is what we will use for the exhibits. Which, yeah, it looks like glass. It's not terrible. It could be better, but it's not terrible. So we'll use that and we'll start out our moose exhibits. Let me actually bring this along and we'll bring some wood. And that should be all we need. I'll bring some of the... Oh, I thought we had more oak leaves. Well, we'll bring some of these along because I like doing a pretty high leaf border, so it looks a little bit more natural. But let's head right away over there. Fern should still be with us. Fern, there you are. You're just chilling by the beehives. I'm really excited. I can't believe we're already starting our first exhibit on episode 4. Honestly, can't believe it's already been 4 days of this, and I've honestly loved it. It's been such a therapy series for me, and I love being able to nerd out with you guys, and you guys actually enjoy it. A lot of the people who are closer to me know how I feel about nerding out. I really try not to a lot because of I got a lot of garbage for it when I was younger. So it's definitely something I kind of learned to hide, which isn't necessarily a good thing. If you're passionate about something, you really should not let other people affect that. As long as it's not hurting anybody else, and if it's something you're passionate about, you really shouldn't let it affect you. And I was very young at the time and was very influenced by the people around me, which was not a good thing. It was a very bad situation. And those people were definitely not my true friends. And now that I've been surrounded by you guys and been surrounded by people who are actually my friends, I have learned that it's okay to be a nerd. It's okay to be passionate about the things you love and express that. Because some other people may actually really enjoy it and like learning. All right, let's see here. Before I get into my whole sob story, I need to run back to the house quick. Fern, before I lose you in the abyss of teleporting back and forth, sit. Let's jump back to the house. Let's grab a couple stacks of dirt. I knew I was forgetting something and I could not place it. And now I remember. Now that I look at the pond, I forgot the dirt for the pond. Give me a couple stacks of this. Okay, apparently we have too much on us. Wax caps. Interesting. Saplings in here. We might actually come back for some of like these blue oak saplings so we have some different kind of saplings in the exhibit. But that's a whole nother thing that we can work on. This is the wrong way. And also, guys, you are still welcome to leave name suggestions for our little ambassador macaw over there. Oh, I almost cut that down thinking it was a tree. All right, so I think we'll start the exhibit here. We'll kind of have it curve around where the pond used to be. Because we need a decent-sized exhibit for 3 moves. I did not mean to place planks there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this in quick, and then I will be right back. All right, so we're back. I had to go back and actually get more dirt. Now it's a new day. So I guess it gives us a little bit more time to work on the zoo now that it's daylight. So I'm going to fill in just a little bit more of this. What we're going to do is we're going to chop down some of these trees after we get the leaves off of them. And the reason I'm using my axe is because my axe is silk touched, so I don't have to worry about losing the leaves off of the trees without using my shears. Which, yeah, it's a little bit of wear and tear on my axe, but it'll be all right. That's right, we have our hazelnut tree. Wow, it's quite a big tree. My goodness. Okay. Cut this down. Nope, I wanted to cut that down. And we can always replant the trees, and we'll probably have to, just so I have a little bit more space to think about what I want to do. That's the biggest thing. I also got the water plants out of the pond before I filled it in, because I had forethought, because I'm definitely going to want to use those in the actual pond, because every exhibit's going to have a natural water source that we use, so they have water to drink out of. Alright, let's see here. Oh, there was eggs in that tree. Now I feel kind of bad. Kingfisher eggs. Let's see here. I'm going to break that. We'll fill in this little area, and we'll definitely have more natural terrain. I just don't want to have to deal with it while I'm making the exhibit itself, because I want to have a clean slate to work with. Those are actually really pretty. I actually really like those. Yeah. Give me that. Come on. There we go. Fill the rest of this in. Am I not going to have enough dirt? Really? Really going to do me like this? Okay. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we need 8 or 9. 8 or 9 pieces that we'll just grab from over here because this part needs to be dug out anyway. We're going to go with that we need 8. We're going to hope we need 8. Alright, so because they're moose, they're going to need a pretty big exhibit. I also need room for pathing, so let's cut down these trees a little bit more. Cut these back a little bit more. And then cut the random stump. Well, stump. Half tree that's sitting here. Okay, now we'll grab our architecture bench. Start working on some of these pieces here. We'll start with this many because we just need to frame it out right now. Fern, you scared the daylights out of me, girl. Oh my goodness. Okay, we actually need some of the corner pieces too if we're going to do some rounded edging. So let's move this out of the way. I need some of these corner pieces. We'll start with that. So I want to do... Oh, okay, so they have a way so you can see what you're doing. So much nicer. So we want to do that, and I want to turn it inwards. This, nope, not what I wanted to do. Oh, it didn't place actually. Do one of these. So I'll have that be that part. Whoop, did not mean to break the dirt. Did not mean to do that. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Alright. I'm gonna get some of these plants out of my way because I want to use them, but just not yet. Okay, do one of those. These. This is actually quite a big exhibit already. So then, do that. We'll build it up 3 high. We're gonna need so much glass for this, so I'll definitely get the glass and stuff off camera. So we'll probably build the exhibit, and then off camera I'll go through and fill it all in with glass panes, so you guys don't have to painstakingly watch that. Fern, love, you are in such a terrible spot right now. Thank you. There we go. That's a pretty decent size exhibit. I think we're gonna make it a little bit larger though. This should be plenty good. And then we'll grab our leaves and we'll start framing out that part. We'll have it come all the way. We'll have it go quite a bit back. I just need to clear out these trees because I can't see a thing that I'm doing. All right. And then turn it here. That should be plenty big. Should be plenty big if we do that. And then we'll pull it up on the cliff edge a little bit. Now this would actually be, I know I said I didn't want to start with a wolf exhibit, but this would have actually been the perfect spot for a wolf exhibit because we could have dug a den right here, but it's okay. We can put there's plenty of hills in this area. I know for a fact we can put a wolf exhibit in a different spot. I hate that I have to clear out all these trees just to replant them, but it's gonna make my life so much easier if I just go ahead and clear them out now. Let's move this out of the way. This is perfect, actually. This is going way better than I thought. So, scooch out of the way, Fern. I love you, but you're in the way. Alright, where's that other... So put this here, dig this piece out, because we don't need that one singular piece. Alright, what do we think of that for an exhibit size? I think that is absolutely perfect. Let's just quick get rid of this birch tree. I don't mind the one in the back. I just mind this one. This one's in the way. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of these tall plants, so we'll get those out of the way. I like this a lot, actually. This will be really good, I think. Oh, you can't walk through these anymore. You used to be able to jump through them if they weren't. Oh, you can. Weird. I wonder why it lets me do that one. I like that. And then what we'll do is back here, over in the back over here, we'll have a little bit of a zookeeper station. So we'll be able to have like this spot here, right here, actually, we'll be able to have a central location in between 2 or 3 exhibits. So I want to try and do 1 zookeeper station for 3 exhibits, maybe 2, but I think per 3 exhibits will be pretty good. So that way there's a central location and you can kind of see the different food sorts for each animal. So we could have the moose, the foxes, and maybe the bears in this little section, and then we'll be able to see those guys. I think when I did the beta testing and I had that one issue with that one mod, I think I might have fixed the Twilight Forest issue as well. So we'll be able to have the super cute squirrels back from Twilight Forest. So we'll be able to have a little squirrel exhibit. And for those of y'all who are around for, I think it was Zoospiration on the old channel. I think it was on the old channel, and we had our little squirrel exhibit. I think we're gonna bring that back, where it was a little bit of a circular exhibit with a tree in the center, which I thought was really cute. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this one up here, guys. Off camera, I am going to I'm gonna build up the leaves. I'll clear out some more spots. I'll get a little chest ready of a bunch of different plants to put in the exhibit, as well as, yeah, filling all this in. So yeah, I think we're gonna finish it up here. Fern, come here. Fern. Good girl. You sit. Look at me. Be super cute for the end of the video. There we go. But I think we're gonna finish it up here, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and I cannot wait to finish this exhibit. I'm so excited. We're finally getting our first exhibit done. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all tomorrow so we can finish off this exhibit. I think we'll try and do 3 videos or 2 videos per exhibit, depending upon how big it is and what we're working with. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, wherever you may be in the world. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Howdy, y'all, and welcome back to Zoo. Okay, try that again. Howdy, y'all, and welcome back to ZooVentures. I can't talk today. Okay, we got this. We're fine. Welcome back to ZooVentures. That's all I have to say. Why is this so hard?